Have you ever wondered why the most toxic person you knew seemed so incredibly charming when you first met them? There's actually a psychological reason for this, and a 500-year-old philosopher predicted exactly how this works. Niccolo Machiavelli once wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." And today I'm going to show you exactly how manipulators create false personas, why it works so well, and most importantly, how to see through it before you get hurt. Want to know? Let's dive in. Here's what you need to understand. We make judgments about people incredibly quickly. Psychological research shows we form first impressions in about 7 seconds. 7 seconds. That's all it takes. And manipulators know this instinctively. They've figured out that if they can control those first 7 seconds, they can control you for months or even years. So what do? They craft what psychologists call a false self, a carefully constructed persona. This isn't just being on your best behavior on a first date. This is strategic deception at the highest level. They study what you want, what you value, what you're looking for, and they literally become that person. It's like their method acting, except the stage is your life, and you're the audience who doesn't know it's a performance. Think about the narcissist who love bombs you with attention in the first few weeks, the con artist who seems too good to be true, the toxic friend who suddenly shares all your interests perfectly. They're not showing you who they are, they're showing you what you want to see. And here's the scary part. It works because of several cognitive biases we all have. First, there's the halo effect. When someone appears charming, attractive, or successful in one area, we unconsciously assume they're good in other areas too. The manipulator creates one strong positive impression and lets your brain fill in the rest. You think, well, they're successful at work, so they must be honest. They're charming at parties, so they must be kind. Wrong. Second, confirmation bias kicks in. Once we decide someone is good, we actively look for evidence that confirms it, and we ignore red flags. The manipulator gives you just enough positive experiences early on that you dismiss the warning signs. Your friend says, "Hey, that person gives me weird vibes," and you defend them because you've already decided they're great. Third, there's the trust default. Human beings are wired to trust first and question later. This made sense for building communities throughout history, but manipulators exploit it ruthlessly. We want to believe people are good. We don't expect deception. And manipulators count on exactly that. Machiavelli understood that most people don't look beneath the surface because we're busy, we're tired, we have our own lives to worry about. We take people at face value. But here's what he knew. Appearances are easy to fake, but reality reveals itself over time. The mask always slips eventually, always. So, how do you protect yourself? How do you see through the mask before you're already trapped? Warning sign number 1. They're too perfect. If someone seems to have no flaws, no past mistakes, no vulnerabilities, that's not authenticity. That's a performance. Real people are messy. Real people have bad days and complicated histories and things they're working on. Be suspicious of perfection because perfection is a costume, not a character. Warning sign number 2. Love bombing or excessive charm. Overwhelming attention, constant compliments, moving way too fast emotionally. These are manipulation tactics. A genuine connection builds gradually. There's comfort in the pace. But a manipulator needs to lock you in quickly before you have time to think clearly, so they overwhelm you with intensity. Warning sign number 3. They mirror you too perfectly. Some mirroring is normal in human connection. We naturally sync up with people we like. But if someone shares all your interests, agrees with everything you say, seems like your soulmate after one conversation, red flag. They're not showing you who they are. They're showing you a reflection of yourself because they know you'll fall in love with that reflection. Warning sign number 4. The mask slips in small moments. This is crucial. Watch how they treat waiters. Watch how they react to minor inconveniences. Watch how they behave when they think no one important is watching. Machiavelli said, few experience who you really are, so create situations where the real person shows through. Take them somewhere unexpected. See how they handle stress. Notice if they're kind when there's nothing to gain from it. Warning sign number 5. Their stories don't add up. Manipulators often can't keep their lies straight over time. Pay attention to inconsistencies. Vague details about their past. Stories that change when they tell them again. Names that shift. Timelines that don't make sense. Keep mental notes and see if the pieces fit together, because if they don't, that's your answer. Now here's the key principle that Machiavelli understood 500 years ago. Give it time. Time is the enemy of deception. Appearances are easy to fake for a week, a month, even a few months. But reality always reveals itself over time, because maintaining a false persona is exhausting. Eventually, they get tired. Eventually, they get comfortable. Eventually, they stop performing. And that's when you see who they really are. So, don't make major decisions about someone based on first impressions. Don't move in with someone after 2 months. Don't invest in a business partnership after 3 meetings. Don't trust someone with your deepest secrets just because they shared theirs first, because theirs might be fake, strategically chosen to make you trust them. Give it time. Watch what they do, not what they say. Notice patterns, not incidents. And trust your gut, because your subconscious picks up on things your conscious mind hasn't processed yet. If something feels off, it probably is. Machiavelli wasn't teaching people how to manipulate. He was revealing how power and deception actually work, so people could protect themselves. Understanding that everyone controls what they appear to be is your first line of defense. Remember, authentic people show you their flaws, their complexity, their real history. They don't need to be perfect because they're not performing. They're just being human. If someone seems too good to be true, trust that instinct every single time. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button, because we're going deep into dark psychology and manipulation tactics so you can spot them before they hurt you. Drop a comment below. Have you ever fallen for someone's mask? What were the red flags you missed looking back? Let's learn from each other, because your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now.